that's supposed to be, several years into the future, but we're not far from that now.
Well, like I said, your boy Elon Musk is working on shit like that. They're working.
He's not the only one. He's not the only one. There's a couple of companies that are
there's Nikolai,
working hard on the truck.
There's Nikolai, which is funny, is like Tesla's competition. Nikolai Tesla. There's Nikolai.
You gotta kind of like that name.
They partnered with GM, so they're working on those automated trucks, and that's one industry. Like I said, security guards with the use of drones and even patrol bots. I mean, that little bullet-looking thing, or R2D2.
Yep. What is it like night? What is it like Nightcore or something like that? Where they came out with the R2D2 things.
I don't know, but the one that I saw a video of. It was patrolling LaGuardia Airport in New York, and it had. Funny, what caught my attention is the 3 dots on it.
Yeah.
3 dots is using them, so
that's funny.
I was like, oh, okay. Like I said,
all right.
The future is changing. Everything is changing, and I don't know if we're ready. I mean, it's like we're trying to hold on to the past, and we can't. We have to learn. We have to evolve. We have to, I don't know.
So, I was watching something and got me thinking. I was watching this old program, came out in the 90s. And it got me thinking. I think Star Trek was the most woke show before woke was a term.
I would say so. I mean, gosh,
they were preaching fucking inclusivity and equality and all that stuff.
Not to mention all the fucking little fancy gadgets.
Right.
I mean,
like they were. It was crazy. I was watching Star Trek Voyager because it's now on Netflix. And I said, "Here you go. You got a female captain, and you have Star Trek or Starfleet Academy. These officers, and they take on these rebel officers, and they merge them into one unit. And so now you have the equivalent of right and left having to learn to work together to virtually get home, and then you have all these different races, and you have
alien
virtually
species.
an AI doctor and alien species, and everybody's treated fairly, everyone's treated equally, everyone's expected to pull their own weight, and I couldn't help but wow.
Well, you see,
that's what we need more like that.
We need to aim for that kind of shit. But yeah, Star Trek was like, yeah, you're right.
They were on top of their fucking shit.
I mean, when cell phones came out, the communicators, the little flip phones. Back in the day, the analog fucking flip phones. I mean, come on, if you had one, I don't know. If you were a Trekkie, you were fucking around with your little flip phone, going Kirk to Enterprise and opening your fucking little flip phone.
Oh, I know I was. I'm a fucking nerd.
Oh shit! And then, the communications officer, that thing that she had in her ear, which later on the Bluetooth pieces that people were wearing in their ears were like, shit, it's all this, everything that we saw in Star Trek was becoming a reality. So hopefully the idea that one day, just as humans, we can all fucking get along. Could you imagine if an alien race showed up?
Yeah.
And now we have to like fucking learn to get along with them and I mean, we can't even fucking get along with each other. I mean,
right. That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck? I mean, seriously, it's like, what the fuck?
Sorry, Mr. Alien, we can't be friends with you right now because we're not even friends with ourselves.
I'm sorry. Right now, I see an opportunity for me to rise to power, so I'm going to go around tell everybody that you're the devil and that we need to come after you because,
right.
God has chosen me, Pato, as the world leader that is going to save everybody from the evil aliens. Okay, so what? You got the cure for cancer. I don't give a shit. Oh, by the way, give me that. I'm going to sell it later.
Right. That's mine. Thank you.
Oh, shit, no. Oh, gosh.
And then,
we humans.
What else did I watch on Netflix? I finally watched Spencer Confidential.
Is
that with Mark Wahlberg?
I haven't.
I think I enjoyed the shit out of it.
I haven't. It's been on my to-do list, but I've been catching up on all this other shit that you haven't watched because I don't know. You get in trouble, I guess.
Right.
I caught up on The Boys, which oh gosh, that motherfucking thing is awesome. You need to watch that so that we can start talking and spoiling the fuck out of this.
I might watch it tonight.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
And what else? What have I been watching? What is kid I've been into lately? You know what? I've been catching up on Blacklist. I've been kind of taking a sci-fi break, other than Voyager. I've been kind of taking a not sci-fi, but kind of a superpower kind of break here lately. As you remember, I did that a couple of months ago. I just kind of got overloaded with it, and I need a break.
Actually, I would say it's almost a couple of years ago. We've almost been doing this shit for 3 years.
Holy fuck!
Now, I don't want to talk too much about this, but next Saturday, what's today? The 5th, 6th?
Today is the 6th.
The 6th. The 10th, I think we're supposed to go on. I guess we're going to be guests or on another podcast, with people that we interact on the interwebs. Very cool people.
That's going to be awesome.
So
that's going to be awesome. So you're going to see us not in our environment.
Well, yeah. So what I'm saying,
we're going to be in their environment.
We're going to be in their environment. Yeah, they've asked us not to go political, which we never do unless we're mocking it somehow.
Right.
Or I don't know. Jeez, damn. All I'm saying.
The only thing that I can't promise is I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch my mouth.
I've listened to their podcast. They say I don't know. The last one I heard. I think it was the last one they put out. They were interviewing Vin from the gosh, wow, my memory fails me. Don't get old. My memory's shorter than my dick, and that's not very long. I remember the old guys used to say that. Oh, let me look it up because my memory is shorter than my dick, and that's not very long. So,
the only thing longer are my balls.
All I'm saying is, if I'm saying anything, is that the last episode I heard, they were interviewing this dude, which, God, I couldn't stop laughing because technically, I mean, we're not the only ones that do this type of shit,
Right.
I mean, we have our own twist. I mean, obviously, this show is basically the conversation between two friends, and you're invited every week when we actually record or when I don't fuck it up and accidentally delete it. But what I'm saying, that it was John Meets World, and I guess the guy they interviewed is from the podcast called High Dork. High Dork. I mean, the kind of shit they were talking about, I'm like, oh well, shit, that's very cursory overload. That's kind of like what we do. I mean, so.
Hey, we'll fit right in.
Well, yeah, except that today we went back to our roots. I really enjoy that. We just went. I mean, because lately, I don't
know. I'm gonna be honest with you. As warped as it is of a topic to talk about grandmama slinging booty for money.
I mean,
I have been focused on this idea, trying to figure out. I know they had alcohol, I know they had bars and whatnot, and they had.
Well, speakeasies. Obviously, a lot of people had to work. They had to work in whatever they had to work. I mean, some people work for some very intimidating people, and sometimes they ended up doing things that they didn't want to do, but they had to do them because either they would get killed or they knew that that's how they were going to put food on their kids' mouths or on their table.
You got to do it. I don't know. I've just been thinking about it all week. I've been rolling it around in my head.
So, like I said, we look forward to being on the really good show with with John and I don't know. We'll see. We're supposed to be there Saturday, God willing. We'll be there, and that's another. See, that's one of the many options you got out there.
Right.
I'm just saying. So, thank you once again.
That's another option. And thank you to them for wanting to talk to us.
Hey, like I said, it was like he put it out there, and I was like, hey, hey, why not? He reached out to me. I mean, he was starting his podcast not that long ago, and I've been very supportive of that because you know me, I like to support the little guy. I'm the guy that likes to shop in the mom and pop places, you know.
Yeah, I've become that person. I really have especially here lately. I've become that as well. I was talking with somebody who had talked about wanting to do a podcast, and I said, "Then why aren't you?"
Yeah, and
they gave the typical response, you know, though I don't really have the money for equipment, and I don't really have blah blah blah, and I don't have this and I don't have that. And I said, "Well, you got a smartphone.
Yep,
that's all you need right now. Fucking do it. Fucking do it.
Do it." Yeah.
Do it, damn it.
So hey, that's one of the things that we got coming up. I'm gonna see if I can. I don't know. Depending on how much time we have, maybe we can do a quick interview with them too. I mean, we're gonna be in their show, but maybe we can do something that we can record and bring over to Cursory Overload, like a clip. You know,
that'd be cool.
That'd be cool. We could do that.
I like that.
And of course, you know, to anybody else that's listening, any podcaster, you know, hey, you can reach out to us, cursory.overload@gmail.com, or
that's right.
Go to cursoryoverload.com. You want to be on our show or you want us to be in yours? Hey, yeah, you know, we're down. Just give us plenty of warning because not only are we your friendly neighborhood foul-mouthed podcasters, we're also the hardest working motherfuckers on planet Earth.
Jesus Christ, we're both working 2 fucking jobs on top of doing this.
So what I'm saying is like we've slacked up 2 weeks in a row. I mean, last week we recorded an episode, but like I said, my machine froze up. And I kept pressing buttons trying to unfreeze it, and I reformatted the SD card and lost all the information.
It was like, nope, not for you today.
I was like, what the fuck? And yeah, that was pretty depressing last week. I was like, oh fuck. But hopefully everything will go.
It was really depressing because we had a good show.
Yeah, we had just finished saying that. I think we jinxed it. But anyway, this show, I mean, I don't know. I think we're doing good. Anything else we got coming up?
Not a whole lot right now. I just, for all you video gamers out there, people that like to play the video game, like the Pac-Man and you know.
Hey, the Pac-Man, that's our time, dude. I don't think none of these kids like to play the Pac-Man. They're like, "What you talking about, old man? Get your 8-bit."
They got a new game just came out. A refurbished game, I should say. Tony Hawk, the original Tony Hawk skateboarding game, number 1 and number 2. They took it back to kind of the drawing board esque. They took all of the data and put it all in nowadays graphics.
Oh, nice.
And put a few other little tidbits in there, but yeah, it's the same game that you know and love. But
I never played that game.
Graphics.
I never played it. I was like I said, I was either working or I didn't have the means. The only console, the only console I ever owned, mine, not what I got for my kids later on, but like the only console that was bought to me, you know, that my parents got me was an Atari 2600 back in the day. And after that, I mean, the NES came out, but of course we couldn't afford it. We were going through one of those rough patches where mom and dad...
we've all been there.
Mom and dad were split up, so, you know, but I would see that somebody's cousin would have it and they would bring it over and they would play, and it was crazy. But what I'm saying...
I tell you what, I started playing it really hard. You're not even going to believe this shit.
You started playing that... The game we're talking about?
Well, the original.
Well, the only skating game, just before you get into that, the only skating game that I ever played was the one that was at the arcades, and I don't know how many quarters I dropped into that one. It was called Skate or Die.
Oh, that was a fun one.
Like, skate or die. And you I don't know how many quarters I dropped into that machine, but I mean, because you were running around doing tricks on the skateboard, and yeah. That's the only skating game I ever played.
Yeah, I've played a lot of them.
Well, you were saying you played the hell out of the Tony Hawk.
Yeah, so I had it at home on a PlayStation 1, but I played it, but not a lot. It wasn't until I got a job. I was doing security at an oil refinery, and the way they had the system